Hi, beautiful people of the Soul Inspired Leaders Collective. Super excited to be here to do a full moon clearing and activation and intention setting together. So powerful to do energy work as a group. And so I'm happy to support you today. I'm going to start with just a few messages for all of us to really align with our highest path and next steps, right? Keeping it simple. Our soul already knows exactly what we need to hear. So let's start with a few messages while I let you guys hop on. And then we're going to dive into a meditation clearing together. Also, you can check the description. I have a super, super powerful, it's like value is way more. But for this holiday weekend, I'm offering $11 for my soul purpose alignment activation and reading. It's 60 minutes, 30-minute reading, 30-minute clearing. And we'll talk more on that later, but so much powerful insights and clearing work really came through. So I would encourage you to take a look at that as well. So let's take a look at the first couple of cards. Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. And I know for us, like I live in Sacramento in California, and there's been the fires. Man, it was hard. You couldn't be outside. Hey, Natalie, thanks for joining. So it's like if we can get that fresh air, just bits of fresh air. I know like here it's raining today, but just getting outside and getting into nature as much as you can seems like it will be very, very helpful. It's very clearing. It's illuminating. It's helps you connect with your spiritual information and just kind of let go of all the stuff that gets bogged down in our energy as well. And I feel like there's also a sixth chakra awakening happening for a lot of people. This has been coming up. I feel a major difference. I would love to hear if you've been noticing this with your intuitive abilities really just being loud and on point this past month or 6 weeks or since the summer, but I think really through this last Venus retrograde for me, very, very strong, and keeps coming up that people are waking up more and more and more to their gifts, and so trust them. Saraswati, the arts, express yourself through creative activities. And so this is about connecting with your passion, and connecting with your creativity through, using your hands, using art, singing, music, even just journaling. Any type of creativity is going to help spark that inspired idea and that passion and that joy. So that's also a great message. Looks like we're pulling out the goddess deck mostly here. Maybe we'll be working with the divine feminine energy here. And then I'm going to take these cards and we'll get going here. Oh, awesome. Kali, endings and beginnings. I kind of like doing these readings ahead of time too, because it kind of foreshadows the energy that we can work with in terms of the releasing. And this is for live or replay viewers. I always set the intention to really connect with what wants to be shared and released for people that are present, as well as who will be seeing it at a future time. And look at this, guys, another clairvoyant third eye thing. So I think this is definitely part of our clearing here today. It says endings and beginnings. Kali, you must release the old. The old must be released so that you can have the new enter. And so that's really, really important. So this is a beautiful validation of this full moon energy. So great job for showing up and for, taking the time for yourself, especially in this busy family time, right? And one thing that I noticed, I just tuned in real quick before I got online here, and the violet fire, look at her, she just, Tiki just did purple hearts, right? And I noticed this violet flame, I've heard the violet flame energy for sure, but the violet flame energy came in that wanted to be worked with in terms of burning off karma and burning off a lot of, being part of the healing energy that I'm going to channel today. And then also the blue ray energy as well. So this is really cool. I'm excited. We'll do a couple more cards and then we're going to dive into the clearing work. Oh my gosh, so much powerful energy, guys. Pele, divine passion, says, be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? So based on the cards here, we got to go outside, connect with your creativity, clairvoyance, opening even further, and really connecting with your heart's desires and your passions, right? So we'll definitely I'm going to put these where I can kind of just be aware of them as we do this clearing work. We're just calling in all this divine feminine energy. Oh, beautiful card for the final card. I can't say this name. Arakura, blossoming. You're just getting started. So have patience with yourself and the process and don't give up. And that's awesome. So it's just, that's kind of the message that came through on my Soulful Snippet earlier. I had a short video on my Facebook page. It's around patience, surrender, releasing control and really just allowing this timing to happen, because you really are tending your garden still. And sometimes it can be easy to get into the space of wanting to have it now or more quickly, or maybe even feeling a little disheartened about it not showing up. But it's definitely showing up. And it started to feel like the energy is moving very quickly through the end of this year. It just feels like, I don't know, next year I'm excited for this coming year as well. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and let's just do some of the clearing work. If you want to state, below what it is you're releasing or any intentions, go for it, whether you're live or on the replay. But if not, it's already kind of in the energetic field right now. So let's close our eyes and get going. I don't know, I anticipate maybe 15 minutes, but you never really know. All right, so close your eyes if you can, of course, otherwise come back to it. But you can just close your eyes and let's take a couple of nice deep breaths in. And exhale. Another nice deep breath in. And exhale. And just start to silently, in your mind, either with your visualization of seeing or your intuition or thinking or through prayer, just begin to set your intention for yourself, right? Right here, right now, I'm just facilitating this, but of course, so much more is going on than meets the eye, and you are fully in control of what you release and how much and when. So set your intention now for yourself to get exactly what you need in this moment. For your highest good, your highest path, your highest alignment. I feel like there's a lot around heart healing, heart opening. Yeah, love and money's been a theme for sure. So just go ahead and sink into that and just kind of put it on the ethers. I'm already saying hello to just really calling in our angels, the goddess energy, Kali, Pele, Archangel Michael. I also see Saint Germain. I'm just seeing some of the ascended masters and really just our spiritual support team being in a circle outside of our group, kind of keeping a nice, beautiful cosmic container so that you can just relax and release. And I'm seeing right now, like I'm visualizing the violet flame, this violet, instead of, sometimes you do the fire, the regular fire, but I was really seeing this violet flame energy in the center of our circle. So we're all together in a circle. Our angels and guides are around us in a bigger circle. And this violet flame is really in the center, really just lighting up from the center of the planet up to creation, to God. And it's just ablaze. And so I just feel like this violet flame energy, you can choose to allow it to work with you and help you release on a mental, physical, emotional, spiritual, energetic, all levels. And I'm feeling the first thing coming through is karma. It's just like burning off a lot of karma. We've just gone through a lot of endings. We've been releasing a lot of people, ex relationships, even if we've been out of the relationship, just deeper levels of karmic clearing and awareness and just being done. Even if the person isn't done with it, we can be done with our side of it, and it's up to them to be in alignment, when they want to let it go, right? Just because somebody hasn't forgiven or taken responsibility doesn't mean we have to still energetically, karmically be a part of that pattern anymore. We can release ourselves of it. I almost see it's like wiping your hands, letting it go, done. And I want you to call your energy back. So just take a big golden sun and call all of your energy back out of those relationships, people, and situations that you're kind of throwing into that flame. And this is also with family, where a lot of holidays, and our karmic family, we have soul family, we have all kinds of these things. And remembering that we chose this coming into our physical body in agreement. We chose these people as trigger, to really, some of it's created through karma, through fear and karma and things like that, of course. But we chose to come clear it and master it. So in that sense, they're our greatest teachers and in a lot of ways our greatest gift in terms of our transformation. Like being a catalyst, right? So even with your family, noticing what else wants to be healed here. I feel like there's inner child healing going on. I'm recognizing that heart space really being opened up as well and nurtured. So you can just set the intention with any of your soul family or friends, or even past teachers, mentors, coaches, whatever, whoever, whatever's coming up, whatever's present for you. It could also be addictions. There's a lot around releasing codependency and relationships showing up for sure. But also codependency can be in addictive behaviors and patterning. So you can ask for that support now as well. And that can be, in different ways, right? So could be alcohol, it could be, substances, or it could be just distraction or busyness, right? It really, we find ways to distract all the time. So just allow yourself to be supported, and giving yourself permission to feel more deeply, to give yourself permission to continue to release those emotions that have been bubbling up to the surface. I feel a lot of that has been bubbling up this last 6 weeks. And just breathe into that. It's like you're giving yourself permission to heal on a deeper level, right? I feel the heart is healing. The heart is healing, and that really is the key for all areas of our life, for sure. Beautiful. See Pele coming in with that kind of fire energy and helping you connect with your creativity and your passion and your heart's desires and your soul's desires. See this alignment actually happening. It's like a Kundalini energy. That's what I'm noticing now, is she's helping you work with your Kundalini energy at the base of your spine, all the way through all of your chakras, aligning them, clearing them, opening them to your ability to access your spiritual gifts, and really to be in alignment with your highest path and purpose, right? Whether that's in business and relationship and life, I think they all commingle, but specifically I'm feeling a lot of you, for sure, your purpose work and how it wants to be expressed in the world. Finding and connecting with that true heart's desire and that motivation and energy to take the action. And it feels like a lot of pivoting. So clearing out any of the lack of clarity, any of the, resistance in terms of allowing what really wants to be birthed through you to be birthed through you in its purest form. Beautiful. Just saying hello to the Kali energy, the endings, right? And endings, which is kind of what we talked about with that violet flame, but really calling in the new beginning as well. And Pele teaches me this a lot too. So it's great that these very powerful example archetypal energies of women, right? The feminine, but embodying that warrior, that it's like the goddess and the warrior in one. And they both have that to me is how I see them. And so really just activating that, it's the masculine and feminine within you to be in union. And as you do that, many of you are calling in your soulmate, your twin flame relationship. That's been coming through a lot for me and the people I'm reading for as well. So however that looks for you, just as you continue to marry and unify your own masculine and feminine, allows you to have that true love, that deep, unconditional vibration of love come to you. I just really noticing activating, as I don't know if I said it out loud, but as we're moving the Kundalini energy, it's really opening your awareness and intuition. So be ready to receive. Don't be afraid of the truth. It feels like they're clearing a lot of energy out of that sixth chakra in particular right now, of maybe being afraid of your own power, being afraid to see your own truth, being afraid to, because what it is when we see this next step, it sometimes can trigger us, right? Because it's like, oh, that means I have to deal with all this stuff. Maybe I'll just wait a little bit. So it's like I see them like moving this procrastination or like this fear of like seeing the fullness of the truth because you know that's going to create a big growth period that you're going to have to change a lot, right? And how does that affect your relationships in your life or where you live? You know, it's like it's a catalyst for massive change. And so I just see them working on releasing the fear of change. Fear of seeing the truth because you're fearing of fear of the change. That was a big release off the back of the heart and head. Seeing them helping you kind of just fill up your energy. So again, just with your conscious awareness and intention, call all of your energy back to you. Like fill yourself up with your spiritual energy in your physical body in the present moment. You know, and while you're in this space, and we just did a lot of clearing work, while you're in this space and in this group of energy is a great time to really, again, set those rockets of desire, set out those intentions for your big vision. We just moved, you know, I don't know this astrology perfectly, but Sagittarius has a lot to do, I think, a bigger vision, and the energy is shifting astrologically a lot right now. So take a snapshot, you know, take a little prayer, send your intention out for that bigger, longer term vision that you see for yourself. And I always think it's involving all aspects of your life working in alignment and in harmony together. Yourself, your life personally, your own routine. You know, most of us are freedom seeking spirits, right? So we don't want to lose ourselves in a relationship, or that's some of the fear that can come up that I'm watching release actually. But you know, your own self, not losing yourself in a relationship or giving up of yourself in a relationship. That codependency is breaking down, right? So see yourself in your highest essence of working out, feeling great, spiritual, giving to yourself on whatever level, right? And then in your career space, also supporting you, not sacrificing, but supporting one another. What does that look like? And then also in your relationship, I feel most of you are wanting a relationship, or perhaps if you're in one, this will still create more deepening of harmony and intimacy. And how can they all work together without the sacrifice? That's really what I'm seeing as being released a lot out of this idea of giving up of oneself in some way or form. And if you don't know what that is, you can just simply ask to have that, right? To have that. But just whatever even if it's a feeling, like you want to feel at peace, you know, whatever that is, just knowing that you can have it all and ask for it and know that you deserve it without compromise. And just ask the angels or your higher self or God or however you work with that, just release it to the universe, essentially letting it go, like seriously surrendering it completely so that it can come back and you can see the miracles and the signs that are coming for you to guide you there. Now that you have just reclaimed and clarified in a stronger way in the present moment what it is you actually want. All right, beautiful. So let's just thank all of our angels, our guides. If you have any last minute requests, say, you know, now's a good time while we're still in the energy. And also let's ask them actually for, you know, if there's a next step, you can ask your soul, you can ask God, you can ask, you know, Pele, Kali, whoever is showing up for you right now. If they have a message or a next step for you. And just notice what you see, feel, hear, or know. And if you don't get it in this moment, just trust it's coming. The answer will come to you, perhaps in your sleep or in your dreams, or just through a gentle awareness. You may not even, you know, see it. Sometimes we discount how the intuition comes in because you just know it all of a sudden. It's like a subtle shift. So let that be what it is in full faith. And so it is. Amen. All right, go ahead and open your eyes. Awesome. Yay. So thank you guys. If you hopped on late, I did do a reading, a really good reading for us in the beginning. We did the clearing work. You can listen to it more than once. It was powerful. The flame came in. That was fun. I haven't really worked, I mean, I work with that energy, but I haven't done that in a meditation here. So that was fun. And also, I have a very, very, very special for you guys. It's very powerful 60-minute, 30-minute reading and 30-minute alignment activation where I just kind of let God channel through me. I just said, how can I be of service? And topics of course, soul alignment, your mission work. Twin flame came up very strong twice. That was not my intention, but it's that true love. Okay, however you see that, the true soulmate love, that divine partnership at that high level of breaking down all the codependency that maybe we used to have experienced. So much heart opening and grief opening. We did money karma big time, which was awesome. Receiving, healing the divine feminine, healing the inner child. What else came up? Awakening your spiritual gifts for especially those messengers, communicators, people who are here to share a message or a gift through their purpose work. All of that really came through in a powerful, powerful way. So that's something that if I was running live would be, at least as a group program, be valued at $100, or in individual sessions, that's high value. But as this group session, it was probably the strongest channeling of energy moving through me that I have felt. It viscerally moved my body several times. Involuntarily shuddering with the amount of releasing and energy that was coming through. It was very, very exciting and fun. So anyways, if any of that resonates for you, I got it for $11 right now through the weekend. So I really want to inspire and help as many people as I can to really align with their truth, right? Align with their higher self, align with their purpose, align with their happiness and their joy in all areas of their life. So that is in the link above. If you're interested in that, it's just a real easy, you'll get the download right away. So that's exciting. I'd love to hear too, if you do get it, feel free to hit reply or share here in the group what your experience was. And as we hear it more and more, that was something I heard in that as well. Hearing it different times, you may get different things out of it. So that was really powerful as well. Well, for sure you will, right? It's just one of those things that we can take in, only what we can take in or choose to take in that moment. But then once we release, we're already different. So hearing it again, new insights come through. And so that will be something you can hear multiple times as well. All right, so have a great rest of your day. Thanks for taking time out of the busy, I know it's Black Friday, a lot of people are out shopping, but I just wanted to take time together to create some sacred space for ourselves in this holiday season here in the United States, of course, not everywhere. So, all right, have a beautiful day. Love you guys. Bye.